Hey guys, so here bringing you another video. Welcome back, and Unranked Diamond, obviously. Piltover edition, and again, Twitch chat's a bit confused. I'm like, wait, Seraphine's Piltover? Again, I'm going off officially Riot's region website. If you want to look it up, it's leagueoflegends.com/en_us/region/Piltover. And in Piltover, they have Caitlyn, Camille, Ezreal, Heimer, Jace, Orianna, Seraphine, and Vi. Yeah. Some of them are... makes sense because but also if you've watched Arcane, some of them don't. Like Vi and Jinx should not be separated, they should be both from Zorn. But yeah, it's Prestige Battle Lion Leona. Talon mid, by the way. Damn. So we're playing carry Seraphine. If you're wondering, Huzz, you just played Caitlyn AD carry. Why? We got autofilled when we entered it champ select and I was bot lane. I was like, oh, really? Flash. But you don't have flash against a Renekton. This ranking, people they're so on it for kills. That last game, that Vi and stuff, they just play for kills. That's how they play the game. And it's like, oh, okay.
Minions have spawned.
Okay.
Easier to hear someone else than hear yourself.
Yeah, again, I don't like Seraphine AD carry, but again, occasionally play things you don't like. Obviously, I could have played Ezreal, but I don't know. We've played Ezreal a bit, and I think people would find it interesting me playing Seraphine in a carry role because obviously it's something that I usually don't like.
Never heard of it.
So hopefully that gives a Renekton a good start, to be honest. I don't know if I would have paired Leona with Seraphine. I think Senna would have been legit cool. Gonna hit level 2. Obviously, Taric hasn't got flash to then immediately go in.
Sure where I'm going? Can't wait to find out.
The negative I'd say of this matchup is, you know, we've been talking a lot about people playing Severe at the moment. Severe is very famously terrible in the early game, but so is Seraphine. Hey look, Singe died because he doesn't have flash because he used it on me. So even though, like, it's a negative me dying, if a Renekton, which he kind of has to snowball to be useful, if he does manage to snowball because the Singe uses flash at level 1, actually not that bad. I have to get it. I was 50-50 if she was even going to get there in time. But yeah, so the negative is obviously you could argue I would not take this fight. Like, why are we fighting? Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, Mrs. Leona. Some people are coming in Twitch chat who haven't watched yet today going, Huzzy, are you okay? Oh, that's funny.
Sing it with me.
I'm fine. I'm fine. So they used Ignite then, so they used quite a lot of all-in stuff. I've got TP. Oh, it didn't stop her? Damn. That stopped her. That would have been so good for us. Did I do so much damage? Oh yeah, can you see the big DPS? No. Seraphine does very little, especially in the early game. Yet fundamentally, she is a support. She's one of those confused champions that Riot, for some reason, was... For a period of time, they were just obsessed with making champions from the ground up, going, oh, no, they're two roles. It's like... it's champions on average when you do that design. Hello, Miss Mize. They're worse. They are fundamentally worse if you're trying to make a champion try to be okay at two roles.
It's harder to stumble on this stage.
Yeah, she was originally she was supposed to be mid support. But realistically, and again, people get so triggered when you say it, she is Sona 2.0. Like, she just is. And I know you kind of, and what's hilarious is you kind of say the comparisons, but like, that's just coincidence. She's music based. She's floating on a platform. Her ultimate is a channel AoE ability. Like, it's literally Sona if she was launched in the year that Seraphine came out. Like, she has an auto attack based passive. It's just the same thing. It's just a modern version. Hey, so Renekton is now 3-0. Mainly because probably Singed used his flash at level 1. So that's what I mean. Is people in this rating, which is this game is like a mid to high platinum game, is they're not thinking about the big picture. They're thinking about the right now. The right now, oh, we get first blood on a Seraphine. Cool. But then Singed isn't thinking about, wait, I'm laning against a Renekton. You know, will that be bad? Oh, he could snowball in the early game. He's not thinking about that. He should.
Don't mistake me for my lyrics.
He should. Tarek's got flashback up now, so I am vaguely expecting a flash stun fairly soon.
Say hello to little James.
I've got no mana. Do I need a tear? I might need a tear.
This beast's got a kick.
Who's their jungler? Kindred. Small world, we get Tower Dove. Damage is so low. Like, do you buy Seraphines? Why am I saying Seraphine? Do I buy Seraphs on Seraphine? No. Oh, no, you do. Apparently you do. Oh, right, okay. I'm not going to get it yet. I'll go Lost Chapter, and then I'll look to buy a tier on the next base, which is probably a bit weird, because, yes, you want to start stacking it up quickly, but whatever. I kind of prefer the Lost Chapter finished over having a component tier. Oh, this guy's name is LOL Stop Chasing. He's like a Singed one trick, presumably. If he's a Singed one trick, he really should know not to throw his flash out at level 1 then. Again, I can't really do much to stop this. Oh, Ryze is just walking into the Kindred as well. Flash. Accidentally pinged the ignite, but I presume in that play Talon used it on one of them.
You can't keep your song inside.
The Singe just ran it down. Guess he's just proxying now because he's struggling so much. Alright, level 6 does enable more potential plays, especially if the Vi comes bot lane. The Vi obviously is not coming bot lane at all. To be honest, I can't really blame them. If I was jungling, would I prioritize ganking for a Seraphine lane? No. No, I would not. Dude, she just did the McDonald's thing, right? She just went ba-da-ba-ba-ba, basically. If she said I'm loving it at the end,
hear them sing.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm gonna go get
Our lives every day. Every
Talons. Are they duo? I've not looked it up if they are, but they're playing like they are. My ultimate really early there because she does, presumably she had Kindred ult available. Chain CC, so she just can't get the ultimate off. That's actually a really nice kill because I'm not expecting to have any kills in the early game of Seraphine, so actually having an early kill is pretty nice.
You've all been a wonderful audience. Thank you.
Oh, that's actually a really nice base. I get the burn and tier.
People don't always listen. There's no reason to keep on.
Oh, wait, what? Are they running over there to go do them? Then they're already done. Really awkward for the enemy team. All 5 of them are basically around mid. I don't have ulti.
We're all looking for meaning, even after we found it.
Oh, they're not doing it. Don't randomly force a fight, though. Are they doing it now?
Has been slain. Rampage.
Now I have ultimate, man. If we waited out the fight a lot,
Destroyed a turret.
Your turn to shine.
how low they are. Sag. Only I played a better champion. I played an actual damage champion. I would have got killed. Give me a turret. Come on. Come on, man. You see that damage? Oof. Look at that boom. Yeah, she eventually does damage. It just takes a billion years. Basically, Seraphine's damage directly comes from item. Hello. Talon is not having a... Again, I wouldn't play Talon in modern day League. To make that work, I think, is quite difficult.
Plating will fall soon.
Alright, Black Fire. At least that will be some damage.
I have this
So,
feeling
if
like
I base, they'll
yearning
get
for
probably
something
one
I've
more.
lost.
They'll get one more plate, potentially.
That's the end of this performance. Encore's coming up. Hope I don't get lost in all this music.
Dude, I'm way too low for this fight.
We must serve life.
I don't like this fight at all, man. Yeah, I didn't like the idea of that fight. We're just hard forcing for no actual reason. We can make the Talon die. So we actually gained something for that play, which we really shouldn't have, but something at least. Yeah, the ultimate is a crazy long cooldown. Over 2 minutes at rank 1. That's a long cooldown. Let's get CDR boots. CDR boots will help a little bit. So I think we now finish Seraph's. I keep saying, yeah, Seraph's. Well, I'll change it into Seraph. Then after that, Riley. Maybe. Well, Riley, I've never loved Riley on her, but I get why people buy it. You buy Riley that basically every time that you use your E, well, if you use your Q, then use your E and it's not an empowered E, it will stun or root them. When normally you have to have, you know, it's if someone gets rooted if they're slowed first. If you have Riley, it means that they're slowed by just your basic abilities, but it's not great for carrying. So I might not do it. Nice. So again, Seraphine's ultimate extends in range if you hit your own allies or enemies. That's where I threw it out, even though it wasn't on directly enemies. It expands in range. I knew, obviously, TPing away would give her this. But it might not even. She might not even get the tower, though. He doesn't get the tower. That's kind of crazy. Be nice if we can actually stop that. Really good by Leona. Engaging so the minions aren't even on the tower. Just don't overdo it. Dude, their health bars? What the heck? She just... Honestly, I think the Leona was about to solo her. Like, genuinely, I think she was dead without me. What the hell? We know tanks are strong, but tanks are really strong. What the heck? Oh god, this game's quite funny. Why is Renekton here? Guess, well no, Dragon's up. I should not be top lane, I guess I go top. I should be moving for Dragon. I don't want to go top lane right now. It's Dragon. Dragon. He flashed really early. Ooh. If you're wondering, Huzz, you're nearly dead. Talon. Talon actually went on me there. Oh my god, Severe's actually trying to get involved for one. Suck your level. Severe's not really been getting involved. I do find it funny that this Singed basically ruined his whole game. Going on the level 1 for me, it just wasn't worth it. And Taric obviously used his flash too. So it's like, yes, you get a first kill, yes, you get first blood, but for doing that, you know, it means Taric couldn't have been as aggressive in lane in the early, which when you're actually in lane phase, it would have, the kill would have meant more, because then, oh, I then don't get farm because I'm dead in lane phase. Where I wasn't dead in lane phase. I was dead before the lane phase began. The ads are automated every 20 minutes or something like that. Yeah, no, that's true. For next year, it may be worth even going for a kill like that. I mean, yes and no. The reason why it'll be more worth is because obviously First Blood is going to be a feat of strength. You have to remember though, First Blood no longer grants bonus gold. So where your First Blood gets you 400 gold compared to a normal kill of 300, you don't get the bonus 100 gold for First Blood in next year.
Don't mistake me for my lyrics.
I have seen, I don't know if you guys obviously are following Los Ratones. Very funny. I'm a fan. I've bought the shirt. I'll be buying the jersey. I'm all for it. To me, it's a very big positive. I have seen a very funny clip of the Bows, like, saying to Cadril, like, are the contracts, you know, like, bulletproof? I can't just get kicked. And Cadril's like, yeah? And it's, why would you, dude, you're dead, bro. And it's like, why? And basically the Bow's saying, oh, next year is looking really bad for me, you know. Listen, he's just feeding his head off. But yeah, next year, legit, his strategy is getting even worse. First Blood is no gold. Yeah, it's not good for Mr. Bouse of FS. For his base strategy, again, he can adapt. He's a good player. It's just his strategy, Riot obviously is not really wanting to allow. Again, you can't really blame them. Yeah, I would say he does need a form of PR training. He's a bit too, you can have opinions about things, but there's a way to say it, especially when your audience is so large. Because apparently there's been a major problems with, he was saying stuff about one of the players, you know, about how they, you know, perform in solo queue. And yeah, there's been a very, very bad reaction to that. Do some damage, but we'll see. Bit of overstay, but we might recover this a little bit. Nice. Because he himself said, like, what's happening. Say insane. And he said, like, when he says all this crazy stuff on stream, but his own editors get rid of it for a YouTube video, but the moment it's in a YouTube video, you can't really get rid of it. And obviously he's not controlling the YouTube videos that Cadril uploads or something like that. So yeah. It is funny though. His personality, at least. So again, you're like, Huzz, look, you're doing good. Yeah. Seraphine's a powerful champion. It's just that this job I'm doing is not, I'm doing okay damage because I'm building damage. But the fundamental job that I'm doing is providing so much utility in CC. I could just be doing that from support. And that's the thing that I don't get about playing Seraphine in a carry role. Is fundamentally, I'm doing the exact same thing and I could just play it in support. That's the thing I'd say. Like, you don't have to play. You don't have to play as support to do basically the exact same role. What's the thing? John Boy just said, you remember Seraphine AD carry got nerfed yet still has a 53% win rate. Seraphine, in theory, will always have like a pretty decent win rate in solo queue because she's very easy to play and she's very useful. If something is easy to play and is always useful, he should have always a decent win rate because there's no risk of playing Seraphine, you know? As long as you just do okay ultimates eventually and press your W in the middle of a team fight, you're doing a lot of work. Just with those two basic things happening. Bad. I panicked my ultimate, went a bit too fast on it. Renekton dies, but that's...
An ally has been slain.
Oh, it'll do a charge. Should keep going. May as well just use the charge. They use Tariko and Kindred at the exact same time. Is this just game? Look at this Talon. The Talon was so like, I'm going for the Seraphine. GG! That was pretty straightforward. Enemy team just couldn't get on us. Well, there we go. So again, I didn't want to play Seraphine technically carry. It does show she is powerful. Again, she is a very powerful kit. As long as the enemy team don't snowball the early, she's really strong. And what I would say is two things, like, again, we've spoken about it a bit this game, but realistically, their first blood on me actually hurt them in the long run. Because it did two things. The first thing it did is, yeah, they blow my flash, but Seraphine is pretty safe in lane phase. But it blew Singed Flash and Taric Flash. So what that fundamentally did was it made the Singed feed like mad. He's against a Renekton who has to snowball early. Singed not having Flash made him vulnerable to a Renekton. That's one thing. And then two, Taric didn't have Flash in, again, actually the lane phase. They killed me before lane phase. So there's no minions. I didn't lose anything for that death. They gained a little bit of gold. I didn't lose anything, pretty much. And then in lane phase, they couldn't play hyper aggressive with a Taric, because normally a Taric in lane phase would be looking for those aggressive plays with Flash. And if I died in lane phase against a Taric Flash with a kill, then that would have lost me minions and they would have just gained. But that's the thing, they did it before the lane phase. So actually that level 1 first blood lost them quite a lot. So damage-wise, we actually do the highest damage on my team. Kindred does the most damage in the game, which I'm a little bit surprised about, but there's that. We actually do over double damage the Severe. And I was literally, you know, I said it in the game. Oh, the Severe's getting involved in this fight. Yeah, this Severe wasn't interested about getting involved. And it's not arguably the Severe's fault. Severe is one of the weakest champions in League of Legends in the early game. If you get her to 5 or 6 items, she's very powerful. But she wasn't obviously there. So her incentive of getting involved in fights was really low. So, yeah. So it's worth knowing the enemy Severe and the Taric, I think, were both Smurfs. The Kindred was also a Smurf. One-trick Kindred Smurf with a 70% win rate. The Singed was a one-trick Singed. The Vi was a one-trick Vi Smurf. And then the rest of them were all Platinum or Gold players. So yeah, bit of an odd game. But again, it does show you can play carry Seraphine. She has a good amount of power to her, but I still would recommend just play an AD carry. Or if you want to play a mage, there's better mages in terms of having a carry presence than Seraphine. You know, quite a few of them. But anyway, that's going to be it. If you guys enjoyed, that's, again, I was trying to do a role challenge today of uploading a game from all 5 roles, but the fact that I just got autofilled again to AD carry, yeah, we'll keep trying. The problem is, who now am I playing support? Because when I was support, I would have played Seraphine. So when I play support, I don't want to play the same champion again. I could play Heimer support. I used to play Heimer support back in the day, but I don't actually know how good it is. So I think, wait, I can't even remember what we've played. I think we need to do a mid game, a top game, and a support game. I think we've played a jungle game and now 2 AD carry games. So yeah, it might have to be Heimer support, Camille or Jace top, and then probably Orianna mid. But anyway, that's going to be it. If you guys did enjoy, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.